Here we have a 2015 on a 15 registration Mercedes-Benz Atego Unvi Voyager GT 29 seat midi coach. Now this product was a successor to the Simo on the Atego chassis, so the smaller version of the Touring. Particular vehicle we're offering for sale on behalf of Galloway Coaches down in Suffolk, part of the Stevensons of Essex group these days. Very straight vehicle on the bodywork, very stylish at the front compared to the Simo, which was a bit more box-like. Driver's door fitted, as are alloy wheels. Now, if you're doing some small group tours or airport transfers, that sort of thing, you've got a massive boot, loads of luggage space on this vehicle, as you can see. LED lights fitted to the rear. You can't see it for the boot lid, but there's a reverse camera up there as well. And when I advertise for new customers such as these, premises play a big part in what I look at. I mean, if you look there, you've got a very, very modern looking 3-bay garage. So obviously maintenance isn't an issue here. They're a National Express operator, which is always a good sign, because if you've got to meet sort of National Express standards, and National Express constantly move the goalposts on standards for their operators, but they're up. Listen, they put the Voyager to shame. Honestly, if you're running on that, if you come to an operator that runs National Express, you know the maintenance is bang on. So that's sort of an insight of just what I can see. You know, modern fleet of vehicles, good facilities, National Express accredited operator, all ticks boxes for me. You've got this side locker, so you can keep obviously all your cleaning stuff in, or it's extra luggage space or whatever. And then we have a power operated plug type door, and as we jump on board, not the worst steps in the world. Sunken gangway will help that. But as we jump on board, we've got 29 reclining seats with 3-point seat belts, finished in this full two-tone leather trim with the extra sort of side cushions here. Seats are in good order. They've also got sideways movement, which is unusual on a Atego based vehicle. Seats are in good order. I mean, the cream leather's showing some signs of wear, but you know what? A good leather cleaner will sort that out. That's not something I'd be remotely concerned about personally. We've got a carpet to the aisle. We're also fully air conditioned. It's a Hispacold system. I always find, I mean, Hispacold's done Irizar's air conditioning for as far back as I can remember, and I find that Spanish built vehicles or Spanish bodied vehicles, whilst they have the faults, one of them isn't air conditioning. They always have mustard air conditioning, and that's just down to where they're built. Obviously, you're in Spain, it's going to get a lot of use. It needs to be good. We're wired for DVD. We've got one drop down monitor at the front, cruise seat by the driver. To be honest, this is actually certified as 30 seats, so you can get away with using that for a passenger. I'm never comfortable advertising that as a passenger seat, but at the end of the day, you're operating it, it's your decision. Under there is a Euro 6 Mercedes engine that's driven through a 6-speed manual gearbox, which for a lot of people will be a preference over the PowerShift 3 gearbox that's in a lot of Ategos these days. Excuse me. Mileage is just over 200,000 kilometres, as you can see there. Everything internally works off that little LED screen. It's all touch screen for your interior lights and your heaters and your aircon and everything else. Dash, all in good order. You've got multifunction steering wheel there. You know, it's a tidy little thing, to be honest. And we've also got this little fridge cool box here. You know, if you want to put water in there, keep it cool for your customers, great. You know, this is a good little coach for small groups. you know, and very well spec'd. But not many come across my path these days, but I've always rated the Unvi product. You know, I'm friends with David McKinless, who sells the majority of them now in the certainly south of the border, and obviously Gordon at Coach Traders looks after them north of the border. But I've always been a fan of the Unvi product. I think it's great. It's a great built product. It's well spec'd. It does what you want it to do, and it looks stylish as well. This one is a 2015 on a 15 registration Mercedes Benz Atego Unvi Voyager GT 29 seat midi coach.